One day, a young person who was academically excellent applied for manager's post in big company. He passed written exam and then group interview. After this young man had to face final interview to be taken by company's director. In final interview, director looked into young man's CV and saw that the young person did extremely well throughout his study life. Director started questioning him. The director asked him, "Did you ever obtain any scholarship in your school or college?" The young man replied, "None." The director asked again, "Did your father paid for your school fees?" The young man replied, "My father passed away when I was 3. It was my mother who paid for fees." The director then asked again, "Where did your mother work?" The young man answered, "Sir, my mother used to work as clothes cleaner." After this, the director asked the young man to show his hand. Young man showed his hands that were smooth and soft. After this, the director questioned him again. The director asked, "Have you ever helped your mother for washing cloths?" The young man replied, "No, she always wanted me to study and earn more. Furthermore, she could wash cloths much faster than I could." Now the director asked the young man that when he go back to his home today, just go to his mother and clean her hands. After that, he can come back and see him for a job. Seeing of getting a chance to get the job, the young man was very happy. So when he went back to his home, he requested his mother to let him clean her hands. Listening to this request, she felt strange and happy, and with such mixed emotions, she showed her hands to him. Now the young man started to clean her hands slowly, and as he slowly cleaned her hand, tears fell from his eyes. For first he noticed his mother's hands were so wrinkled, and there were bruises in her hands, and some bruises were so painful that she shivered with pain when they were clean. This was the first time the young man realized that his mother washed clothes every day to enable him to pay his school fees. Bruises in her hands was price that mother had to pay for her graduation. After cleaning of his mother's hand, he washed up remaining clothes quietly, and that day he spent a long time talking to her. Next morning, he went to director's office. Director noticed tears in his eyes. The director asked him, "What you did yesterday?" The young man replied, "I cleaned my mother's hands and finished cleaning remaining clothes." The director asked him again, "Please tell me, what are you feeling now?" The young man replied again, "Firstly, now I know what's appreciation. Without my mother, I wouldn't be here today. Second, by helping my mother now I realize how difficult it is to get things done. Third, now I learn to appreciate importance and value of family." After listening to young man, answer director said, "This is what I had been looking for in my manager. I want to recruit someone who can appreciate help of others and understand suffering of others to get things done. You are hired. If a person doesn't understand what difficulty loved one have faced to provide them comfort, then they will never value it."